In regions where the temperature is still above 20 degrees Celsius, suddenly you'll find thousands of birds flying south before any real cold has even arrived. If the reason is escaping the cold, why do birds leave before it actually gets cold? The answer breaks an idea we've heard forever. Every year, more than 50 billion birds travel thousands of kilometers between breeding grounds and wintering grounds. Some, like the Arctic tern, cover a round-trip distance of nearly 70,000 kilometers in a single year, roughly 1.5 times around the Earth. Here's the twist. Studies in chronobiology suggest that the primary trigger for migration isn't cold at all. It's the change in day length. Sensory structures inside a bird's brain detect the shrinking hours of daylight, which sets off a hormonal cascade that prepares the bird's body for the journey before it ever feels any actual drop in temperature. In other words, the bird isn't fleeing the weather. It's responding to an internal biological clock more precise than any human calendar. Cold is a secondary consequence, not the direct cause. And if you think about it, this is more accurate than most of the weather forecasting systems we rely on today because the bird anticipates instead of reacts. This precise timing isn't random. It results from the interaction of 3 documented factors: day length, food availability, and the fat reserves a bird builds up before the trip, which can make up as much as 50% of its body weight. Any disruption to one of these factors, due to climate change, for example, creates what researchers call ecological mismatch, meaning the bird arrives at its breeding ground after the food supply there has already declined or run out. Birds, surprisingly, have an early warning system more precise than many of our own. The real question isn't, why do birds migrate? It's, are we, as humans, still capable of noticing simple signals like a change in day length? Or have we become entirely dependent on numbers and notifications? Tell me, when's the last time you noticed a natural seasonal shift before any app or news alert told you about it?